YouTube? How you doing? RJ Salazar here, back with another video, and today I got another banger video for you because we're going to be reacting to all the times that I worked at a banking call center. Now, there was a lot of crazy scenarios that went down, right? A lot of crazy things happened. I got talked to a certain way every single day that I was there, and I hated that job, man. I mean, my boss was on my butt every single day because I could not stay in my seat. I was always up walking around talking. I was always up trying to conversate with other people. I'm not a type of person that can just sit there and that can just sit in a seat all day and answer phone calls and get cussed at all day, right? I remember one of my very first days actually starting there. It was crazy because we had this thing called A-Bay, right? And it's something that you practice in, and it's supposed to help you get better and better, and then you're supposed to get on the main floor, right? But no, you think you're going to get all this help, and you think that people are going to be there to help you and to guide you through all the calls and everything. Yeah, well, we had a bunch of people call out that day, and it was just one A-Bay person that has taken calls before for 25 of us, okay? 25 of us and only one A-Bay person, so we're all raising our hands, right? Well, by the time I get my first call, right, and it's an angry customer, he's just cussing me out, giving me the F word, everything like that, right? And he's just telling me off. He's telling me his life story, telling me how it's so unfair that he has to go on hold and that he can't use his money right now, and that I'm the one that's stealing his money out of his account, and at the company that we work for, that we always steal money from people's accounts, and we're scam artists, and he never wants us to call him again, right? Well, I had to put him on hold real quick because he had some questions, right? I put him on hold maybe for like 2 minutes, right? All of a sudden, this guy, I get back on there, and he flips out, and I'm just calling back to check on him, and I've been on hold for like 15 minutes now, and I just need to know where my money at. And I'm like, sir, you're going to have to relax for a minute because, like, listen, there's only one A-Bay person right now, right? I'm trying to get you your answers, and you just got to be a little bit patient. I don't have to be patient for nobody. You understand me, son? I put $1,000 in your bank. $1,000. All right, sir. Let me put you on hold real quick. I do apologize, but I really didn't give a shit. You know that's just one of those things that you tell people when you work in a call center, because you really don't care, right? But you just want to get them off the phone as quickly as possible. So that's what you have to tell them, right? So I'm trying to raise my hand for this A-Bay person. Finally, the A-Bay person comes over. They look at my screen. Yeah, you can't really do anything for him. He's gonna have to go over. You can't really do anything for him. He's gonna have to go over to the bank. That's not what I wanted to hear, man. Now I'm the one that has to get back on the phone, and now I'm the one that has to tell this guy that I can't help him right now, and he's gonna be upset with me, right? But what am I gonna do? You're gonna have to tell him that he cannot do this right now, okay? That you're gonna have to tell him nicely that we cannot help him right now, right? Oh, that's just great. My first call ever at the call center, and I'm already having to let a customer down. Woohoo, right? So, you know, after I got past that, I got through A-Bay, right? So many people dropped out. So many freaking people did not make it through A-Bay. I felt so bad, but you know, you gotta keep rolling, right? But I mean, we had someone that was just yelling at a customer and telling him, "You better listen to me right now, boy. You better listen to me. You better stop talking to me like that right now, boy. You better stop talking to me like that now, boy." And I was just like, whoa, that guy's got some attitude problems, right? But I mean, everybody handles it a little bit differently, I guess, right? But I remember my very first time, mind you, everybody else's manager came to meet them before they went out to like the real area where you really take the phone calls, right? And of course, the supervisor that I had was already having trouble with attendance and showing up on time, and didn't even know that I was on her team yet, right? So by the time I got out there, I had to tell her that, you know, I had some stuff going on, and I requested a day off with HR like a long time ago. Well, of course that was a problem. I knew it was going to be a problem. HR told me, though, that it won't be a problem. Just let your supervisor know, and they will be more than happy to work with you with your situation. Yeah, that didn't happen. Let me tell you something. I had to fight with them several times just to make sure that I got that time off that I needed, right? So after that, After that whole stupid situation, I went through that, got my time off, right? I had to use one of my sick days to get that time off. Anyways, then, we get to the point where we start doing like our first call evaluations. And, I'm doing so good. Like, I'm getting 100%, 100%, 100%, 100% on everything. And I'm feeling pumped up, right? But no, your supervisor at a call center, they're there to tear you down, boy. And boy, ladies and gentlemen, they tore me down. They got the best of me, man. I mean, I was having mental breakdowns in my car. I was thinking about that, man, this is not the life I want to live, right? So they sit there and they tell you that, well, listen, you're not really doing that great of a job right now because, you're getting up to go to the bathroom more than once a day, and under policy, you only have to go to the bathroom one time a day. Excuse me, who goes to the bathroom only once a day? They were going to install, like, the toilets underneath the seats or what? Like, I really don't understand how call centers get away with that stuff, like timing people and then not giving them the correct time when they have to go pee. Like, who doesn't have to pee more than once a day in an 8-hour shift? I mean, comment down below if you do, because that's a bladder of a god or a goddess, okay? But, I mean, I have to pee more than once. I have a bad bladder, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta pee on the hour every hour, and I gotta go. But, so that became a huge problem. I had to go all the way to the doctor's office, right? Just to get a doctor's note so that I could pee and not be penalized. And I had to say I had to pee every hour, right? Well, that made my life harder because, of course, I got a new schedule. And then I got another supervisor, and he was probably one of the biggest buttheads I've ever met in my entire life, to be completely honest. I mean, I told him my life story about bad things in my life that were going on, and he just told me that, well, you know what, life is what you make it, but when you're here at work, you just need to do your job. That's fine. And, every time, if you were sick, or God forbid you were sick, and you wanted to use your sick time or something, God forbid that you needed to call out one day, he made it seem like it was the end of the world, like you were being punished for something, right? Oh, and God forbid, one time, I made it one mistake the whole time I was there. Oh, sorry, just 2 mistakes in the year that I was there. 2 mistakes on the calls. And I took 100 calls a day, right? Only 2 mistakes. One of them I got written up for a final for because one time I didn't authenticate correctly. One time. Ooh, that's 2. One time. One time. I didn't authenticate correctly, and I get written up, right? And he just sits, he tells me, are you mad? Of course I'm mad, man. I'm getting written up for nothing, right? But, it's just the call center life just wasn't for me. And, it just gave me too much time to think, too much time on my thoughts. And it just blows my freaking mind how people can talk to you. I had so many people call in and tell me stuff like, well, you know what? I'm going to come find you, and I'm going to come hit you in the face. Where do you work at? Where you working at, boy? Why? Excuse me, but I think this is totally inconsiderate the way you're handling this situation right now. Or the number one is, this is such an inconvenience right now. Like, come on, yo. Like, it's not that much of an inconvenience. I mean, you're mad at me because we're a third-party call center, but you want me to just change the world for you, right? I mean, I got people calling in because they got 25 cents missing out of their account, and they want to talk to the president of the bank. It's like, you ain't talking to the president of the bank, okay? I don't even get to talk to the president of the bank. The employees there don't even get to talk to the president of the bank, all right? We're just a third-party call center. We're just trying to make it in life, all right? But, I mean, that one time that I messed up, I got written up to a final. A final. I was never written up in my entire life before, right? So somehow I still stuck around because I didn't have a choice, right? So I come in 2 weeks later, maybe 3 weeks later. I'll get 100 on all my evaluations, right? And I thought I was just doing bomb. Like, I thought I was just doing great. psych. I get another evaluation, a 50%. I've never gotten a 50% before. And now they're just being picky because they're just trying to get rid of all of us. That's what they did at this call center, okay? They weeded people out slowly that were making too much money because they wanted to get people back to the $14 an hour mark instead of paying people $17 an hour. But then, you know, I went and talked to him, and he just told me, well, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to let you go. And it's like, you fat little beep. But, yeah. I mean, there was so much that happened at that call center. The time that we had to move all of our desks because the government came in to do a check on everything. I mean, I guess it was kind of cool. They had like a pool table and everything, but call center life was just not for me, man. I am definitely happy to be out of there. Definitely be happy to be back on my feet again, man. But I have more videos to make like this about my experiences in a call center. I hope you guys like this video. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Comment. And please subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel because I'm coming back with bangers, baby. And I got Daisy's going to be coming on here. She's another one, a YouTuber. She's a great YouTuber. You can definitely follow her on the description below. I think it's LoveDaisy13 is her Instagram. LoveDaisy13. Make sure you follow my other friend, Jaleel. He does advice all the time. Make sure you follow him on tell.jaleel. Tell.jaleel on Instagram, and it's Tell Jaleel on YouTube. And make sure you guys follow me on social media. Love to hear from you guys. My Instagram is IamRJ505. And then my Snapchat is SDPadres505. And YouTube. I'll see you later.